Giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Kakadash, the Bonda Sadels of GMS. Also, salutations to all the Akim out there that's preaching this truth, and also Shalom to the rest of the hopeful elect. I think I'm going to call this lesson Charlie Kirkland, uh, Martyr for Civil War, and 9/11. Now, we know how the elites work, all right? They use numerology. All right, that's why the Twin Towers, and certain other dates or days where things done took place, and Esau used that number. Okay, and it's not a coincidence that this dude was smoked right before 9/11. You know, that's not an accident at all. So 9/11, right, which that's the anniversary of when the Twin Towers fell. Guess what? Everybody's talking about what? This dude, Charlie Kirkland. All right. And that's why I said he's a martyr for Civil War, Esau, he's using that sacrifice, if it was real, all right? He's using that sacrifice, to basically stir up that evil, man. All right, so he can continue to go through with his new world order. But anyways, I went to chat GPT and I put dark meaning of the number 9/11. Right. Let's go to the first one. It says September 11, 2001. 9/11 is remembered worldwide for the terrorist attack in the U.S., and we already know who was behind that. That the tragic event, number 11, a dark, heavy association with destruction, loss of life, right? Look at that, see? Loss of life, fear. Major political change because of many people feel the number itself has a bad omen or cursed energy. And you see, and all this is a prelude for what? Civil War, man. And also, those race wars too. And I can show you. I'm gonna show you some videos, man. That basically these Edomites are stirred up. Even Jake is stirred. It even got Jake stirred up because Jake like, look, man, we ain't praying for that devil, So this had a domino effect. It says emergency number symbolism in the U.S. 911 is emergency call number. It is automatically tied to what? Danger, crisis, the need for help. This gives it a subconscious dark connection with fear, urgency, and disaster. You see? Then it says numerology and historic meaning. Right? I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. All right. But basically it's witchcraft, In numerology, 9, I ain't gonna say it directly witchcraft. It can be used as witchcraft. All right, numbers do have meaning. In numerology, 9 often symbolizes endings, completion, spiritual awakening. 1 represents beginning, independence, and creation. See, together 911 equals 11, which is considered a master number tied to intuition, enlightenment, and higher realms. However, 11 also is seen as a number of extremes, great illumination and great destruction. Look at that. The polarity can be interrupted as a dark side of 9/11 in the mystique sense. You see? So there's a reason Esau, does these things, man. So all this, it was basically just a sacrifice, man. It was a witchcraft. These elites deal with witchcraft. That's why when you go into the scriptures, what it calls America, what the mother of harlots, man. It says Where is that at? Some believe the date was chosen deliberately because the numerological power, 11 being a master number connected to durability, portals, and transitions. Others point out the Twin Towers themselves resemble the number 11, deepening symbolic interpretation. See? There you have it right there. So the dark meaning of 9/11 comes from both human history, tragedy, emergency, destruction, symbolic numerology, ending leading to extreme transformation or collapse. Yeah, hey, because this place is on the brink of a collapse, man. All right. This dude Charlie Kirk gave people, some kind of hope too. With all this shit going on in America fucking collapsing, right? The dollar losing its power, people losing jobs, you know. What else is going on over here in America? Dollar collapse, people losing their jobs, which those are two of the main thing, right? The economy being weak, okay, on the brink of World War III. Right, that dude. And Esau also feels that he's being overtaken by Jake, and he's a target, right? So that dude Charlie Kirk, he was giving these Edomites hope. All right, now let's and this is all this is all planned. I mean, this is all planned out. Let's click on this. Let's spare me your fuck. See the spirit Esau is in, right?
I don't give a fuck.
Check this out.
This video's in regards to Charlie Kirk. And this video's for the fucking liberals. It's war, motherfuckers. We're coming for you. We're coming for you. And spare me your fucking self-righteous bullshit lectures. I don't give a fuck. We're coming for you. This video's in regards.
I would assume Esau know how to get them spirits roused up, man. See, it's all witchcraft. Check this out. Check out this guy.
We got Charlie in the neck. We got Charlie in the neck. Who's up next? We got Charlie in the neck. We got Charlie in the neck. We got Charlie in the neck.
See? So, right then you even got Jake right here talking crazy.
Less than 2 dog shits of a fuck.
Hold on.
Let me say this. First, I'm sorry that this happened. And then, second of all, I could give less than 2 dog shits of a fuck that it happened. This man despised my people.
So you see it, man, like this situation got people stirred up, man. Check this out right here. Yeah, check this out. This is in Idaho.
This guy's gonna get fucked.
Right? Let's read the word. It says, extended footage of a fight up Idaho Capitol after a man drove through a visual of scooter yelling, "Fuck Charlie Kirk." You see, now check this out. These people was out here with American flags fighting. They going for blows right here in the middle of the street. Look, shit is about to get crazy. So there you have it. See, but this is all the witchcraft of Esau. Matter of fact, let's start off with Isaiah 60, man. Also in the midst of him, using this witchcraft, because he's gonna fall too. In the midst of him using that left hand side, him using that witchcraft. Hold on, Isaiah 47. Matter of fact, let's go to this. Hold on, I want because like it says this. Hold on. Matter of fact. Let's grab this. Should be in the book of Ezekiel. Let me see. All right, let's put this in. No, it is Isaiah. No, it's Salakia. All right. So we're just reading to it. Isaiah 47:9. But these two things shall come upon thee, and one day the loss of children, widowhood, they shall come upon thee in perfection, for the multitude of thou sorceries, right? And that's what you're witnessing, all right? These different situations that play out is sorcery from Esau, from these different elites, man. Like I was saying, hey, they know how to get the blood flowing, right? And they're gonna lead this country right into civil war, man, and race wars. It says of thou sorceries, for the great abundance of thou enchantments, and that's what you see, right? And another thing, right? Some of these social media platforms, right? They're just letting you watch this dude get fucking assassinated. Once upon a time, I know, like on Twitter, you probably can like watch it, but you still have to go on the screen and like press it. It will say this image is disturbing. Do not watch it. But on Facebook, Twitter, all these different platforms, you was just able to go on there and watch dude get assassinated. That's wild right there. Showing you what they want people to see it. They want that instilled in your head. That's all part of them brainwashing you. Putting that enchantment on you. For thou hast trusted in wickedness, thou hast said, none seeth me. See, the prophets see you, right? Thou wisdom and knowledge, it hath perverted thee. You see? So the knowledge this dude have gained, right? He didn't use it to do evil, Because what does the scripture say? The scripture says this, the book of Ezekiel. That's what I want. It says, thou art wiser than Daniel. So he understands certain things. He understands that he can corrupt through the TV, or what they call it, social engineering, right? So he can use, clothes, money, rap stars, all those different things to brainwash you. Different politicians, changing the way how you changing the way how you think, or what kind of clothes that you wear. He has the knowledge of those things, man. You know? It says, but thou art wiser than Daniel, and there is no secret that they can hide from thee. You see? So there's really nothing that can't be really hid from this devil, especially on the left hand side, because he have mastered all these other nations' gods. All these different deities. Esau is into everything, man. All right, every form of witchcraft. All right, he just mastered it. A brother, was that? I think it was the brother Kaya. He asked me something the other day about Esau, right? Because Esau went and got with them Canaanite women, right? But he got with part of the reason why he got with them Canaanite women, because he was into that witchcraft too. Because even when you look at Esau from this very day, right? He always over there in fucking Africa drinking blood, all amongst some different Hamite tribes, man. So Esau, he dives into that witchcraft, man. Right? So let's go to Isaiah, back to the Isaiah 47. All right. Thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, and have said, none see of me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge have perverted thee, or what corrupted thee. Thou hast said in thy heart, I am, and there is none else beside me. Yeah, man, when you can, set off society like that with you killing somebody, and some actually think it was fake. They done showed these different videos of, that this could have possibly, been fake. So hell, man, these devils, man, they got some power, man. The Lord gave them power, So let's grab this other scripture. Psalm 64:1. Let's start from 2. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, right? And then they showing you, right? Well, know what? These people, they don't really understand what they're fighting against. Like Apostle Paul, we fight against what? Principalities and what? And spiritual wickedness. Spiritual wickedness in high places, man. These people don't understand the spiritual wickedness in high places, man. That their lives are being preyed upon by these different elites. They don't understand that, man. It says, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who wield their tongue like a sword and bend their bow to shoot arrows, even bitter words, right? And like I was saying, through their media, right? That's how they're rousing these people up, man. That they may shoot in secret at the perfect, all right? The perfect are the Israelites. Suddenly do they shoot at him, and fear not. Another thing, they're using this to get at Jake too, because Jake is gonna get caught up in the midst of all this, man. All right, and Jake is gonna get caught up in all this shit in the midst of this civil war. All right, because know what? When these Edomites see Jake, they think fucking Democrat, right? Oh, you gotta be a Democrat. All right, but this is the build-up, man, for something, or this is a build-up for more destruction to come. They encourage themselves in a evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily and say, who shall see them? They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them, the heart is deep, right? And that's true, man. But God shall shoot at them with a arrow, and suddenly they shall be wounded. All right? Because eventually all this is going to backfire on these devils, right? And the Lord is going to destroy these devils, man. All right? So let's grab one more scripture. Isaiah 19:1. The burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt. The idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence. The heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians. They shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, kingdom against kingdom, right? And that's what you see. Hey, that video I just showed you, man, that's a perfect example. These Edomites, ready to take each other out. And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof. I will destroy the counsel thereof. They shall seek the idols, the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits, and to wizards. And I will give them over into the hand of a cruel Lord. A fierce king shall rule over them, saith the Lord of hosts. All right. And I'm going to stop right there, man. Hey, these wizards, these charmers, all right, the hide your hand shit, all that's about to come to an end, man. That you won't be able to deceive the masses anymore, But clearly you can see this is one big setup. All right, so with that, give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakadash, the bonders of the elders of GMS. Also salutations to all the Akim out there that's twisting this truth, and also shalom to the rest of the hopeful elect. Peace.